Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. Odell Beckham Jr., the electrifying wide receiver who once dazzled NFL fans with his jaw-dropping catches, took to social media on Tuesday to shut down rumors of his retirement. The swirling gossip began after a parody account on X, formerly known as Twitter, falsely announced that Beckham was hanging up his cleats after a decade-long career. The misinformation quickly gained traction, catching the attention of fans and commentators alike. Beckham, known for his flair both on and off the field, responded with a firm yet humble message. "Not done yet. Thanks for your concerns and have a blessed day." This direct rebuttal not only squashed the rumors, but also reminded everyone that despite the recent challenges, he remains committed to continuing his professional football journey. The 32-year-old receiver's determination stands as a testament to his enduring passion for the game, even amid an uncertain chapter in his career. It's clear Odell is still chasing the dream that made him a household name. Last season, Beckham spent his time with the Miami Dolphins, appearing in 9 games before being released in December. His statistical output was underwhelming by his own high standards. 9 receptions for just 55 yards and no touchdowns marked the first time in his career he went scoreless for an entire campaign. Naturally, such a downturn sparked speculation about his future viability in the league. The Dolphins' decision to release him fueled the fire of retirement rumors, especially since the offseason has yet to see any concrete reported interest from other NFL teams. Yet Odell's response to the chatter shows a mindset focused on resilience. His experience and skill set, while diminished from his prime, could still offer value to a team willing to give him a chance. Beckham's message makes it clear that he has not lost his hunger and plans to keep fighting for a roster spot in 2025. Beckham's journey in the NFL began with a bang when the New York Giants selected him as the 12th overall pick in the 2014 draft. Right out of the gate, he became one of the league's most electrifying wideouts, accumulating 5 1,000-yard receiving seasons in his early years. His highlight reel catches and ability to perform in clutch moments made him an instant superstar and fan favorite. However, the narrative shifted as injuries and inconsistency began to plague his career. An ACL tear that sidelined him for the entire 2022 season during his time with the Los Angeles Rams was a significant setback. These physical struggles led to a decline in his production and availability, casting doubt on whether he could reclaim his previous form. Despite these challenges, Beckham's passion for football remains evident, and he refuses to let the hardships dictate the end of his playing days. In today's era of social media, rumors spread fast, and athletes often face a barrage of speculation about their careers. Beckham's decision to address the fake retirement news himself was a smart move to control the narrative. By directly confronting the misinformation on his platform, he not only dispelled false reports, but also showed fans that he values transparency. His follow-up message urging people to stop reading everything on the internet and to stop texting me happy retirement highlights the frustration athletes often feel when unverified news circulates. This interaction serves as a reminder that players want to be the ones to decide when and how they end their careers. For Odell, this moment has become a declaration of his intent to keep pushing, signaling that his story is far from over. The decline in Beckham's production in recent years contrasts sharply with the high expectations set during his explosive rookie campaign and subsequent seasons. Injuries played a major role in limiting his on-field contributions, but the NFL is also a league of constant evolution and competition. Younger, faster players emerge each year, making it challenging for veterans to maintain their status without peak performance. Still, Beckham's experience, route running, and leadership could be valuable assets to teams seeking veteran presence on their roster. His journey underscores the unpredictable nature of professional sports careers, where early success doesn't always guarantee longevity at the highest level. Yet, Odell's refusal to bow out quietly shows a competitive fire that many athletes carry deep within, even as the physical toll of the game mounts. Beckham's statement also highlights the personal aspect of career decisions for athletes. Retirement isn't just about physical capability, it's about timing, mental readiness, and a sense of fulfillment. By telling fans he will announce his retirement on his own terms, Odell emphasizes the importance of agency in an athlete's life. The pressures from external voices, media, fans, and even fake accounts can often cloud an athlete's personal journey. Beckham's insistence on maintaining control over his narrative reflects a broader trend of players taking ownership of their stories, both on and off the field. It's a reminder that behind every headline is a human being making complex decisions about their future, health, and legacy. The lack of reported interest from teams during this offseason paints a complicated picture for Beckham's prospects. While the absence of suitors could suggest a dwindling market for his talents, it doesn't necessarily close the door on his career. NFL rosters are dynamic, and injuries, performance issues, or strategic shifts often create opportunities later in the year. Veteran players like Beckham sometimes find themselves signed mid-season to fill gaps or provide leadership to younger teammates. His public declaration that he's not done yet might also be a subtle signal to teams that he's still available and motivated. This ongoing availability keeps the conversation alive about what role he might still play in the league, whether as a key contributor or a seasoned mentor. The parody account's fake retirement report also serves as a cautionary tale about the impact of misinformation in sports media. In an age where news can be fabricated and spread rapidly, the responsibility falls on both consumers and creators of content to verify facts. Beckham's direct response shows how quickly false reports can affect an athlete's reputation and fan perception. It highlights the importance of athletes using their platforms to clarify their status and engage directly with their audience. Social media can be a double-edged sword. It amplifies voices, but also magnifies rumors. Odell's experience is a prime example of why critical thinking and fact-checking remain essential in today's fast-paced information landscape. Despite recent struggles, Beckham's career still holds moments of brilliance that remind fans why he became a star in the first place. His ability to make seemingly impossible catches and change the momentum of a game with a single play is a talent few possess. This natural flair, combined with his work ethic, has inspired many younger players and kept him relevant beyond mere statistics. His story also resonates because it's about perseverance, facing adversity, injury, and skepticism, yet refusing to give up. For many, Odell Beckham Jr. represents more than just a wide receiver. He embodies the unpredictable and passionate spirit of football. His refusal to retire quietly adds another chapter to an already compelling career narrative. Looking ahead, the next phase of Beckham's career remains uncertain but filled with potential. Will he catch on with a team looking for veteran experience? Can he regain enough form to make a meaningful impact on the field? Or will he transition into new roles within the sport, such as mentoring or media work? Whatever path he chooses, his recent statements make one thing clear. Odell Beckham Jr. is still writing his story on his own terms. His fight against retirement rumors and his commitment to keep playing resonate with fans and remind us all that sometimes the game is about more than numbers. It's about heart, identity, and the refusal to quit. Still with us? Then show some love. Hit that like button and let us know in the comments. What's your take on the Fins this week? There's a growing buzz in the NFL world that Rasul Douglas, the talented cornerback known for his impressive coverage skills and knack for making big plays, has reportedly arrived at the Miami Dolphins headquarters to finalize a significant contract. According to sources close to the situation, this potential deal could lock Douglas down for 4 years, signaling a major move for the Dolphins' defensive backfield. While nothing has been officially confirmed, insiders are already speculating on how this signing could reshape Miami's secondary, injecting fresh energy and experience into a unit that has struggled at times in recent seasons. Douglas's arrival could represent a strategic gamble by the Dolphins front office, aiming to bolster their defense with a player who has demonstrated resilience and adaptability in various defensive schemes. The anticipation surrounding this possible signing has fans and analysts buzzing, wondering how it might impact the team's overall strategy moving forward. What makes this rumor particularly intriguing is Douglas's journey through the league. carving out a niche as a versatile defender with an instinct for intercepting passes and disrupting opposing offenses. His potential commitment to the Dolphins for a 4-year stint could mean stability and consistency for a defense that has often been criticized for its inconsistency. Miami's coaching staff might see Douglas as a cornerstone player to build around, someone who can mentor younger talents while delivering on-field results. The Dolphins have been on the lookout for players who can bring both physicality and savvy football IQ to their defense, and Douglas fits that mold perfectly. If this deal goes through, it might be one of the most important moves of the offseason, signaling the team's intention to compete aggressively in one of the NFL's toughest divisions. Rumors swirling around Douglas's arrival suggest that the Dolphins are eager to address their secondary's vulnerability, especially after some hard-fought games where opposing quarterbacks exploited coverage gaps. The possibility of a 4-year contract indicates the team's confidence in Douglas's ability to be a consistent performer, not just a short-term fix. Analysts have pointed out that Douglas's experience, combined with his physical style of play, could help Miami close the gap against some of the league's elite receivers. While some may question the financial commitment or wonder if this will be the best use of cap space, the Dolphins appear willing to make bold moves. Fans are already imagining a defense featuring Douglas alongside other emerging stars, potentially transforming Miami's defensive identity into one that commands respect and fear across the league. Another angle fueling the buzz is the timing of Douglas's arrival at the Dolphins headquarters, which has sparked speculation about the urgency and seriousness behind the negotiations. A 4-year deal in the NFL represents a significant commitment, especially for a player whose previous contracts haven't necessarily provided long-term security. This could mean that the Dolphins see Douglas not just as a valuable player, but as a potential leader in the locker room, someone who can embody the team's competitive spirit and culture. Moreover, the move might indicate a shift in Miami's overall philosophy, emphasizing defense as a crucial pillar for success. The whispers of this contract signing have already caught the attention of rival teams, who may need to rethink their strategies against a bolstered Dolphins defense. From a broader perspective, Rasul Douglas's potential signing with the Dolphins could also have ripple effects throughout the league. Other teams looking to strengthen their secondary might now view Miami as a more formidable opponent, knowing that they could be adding a proven playmaker to their ranks. Douglas's past performances, including several key interceptions and tight coverage plays, make him a valuable asset in a league where defense often wins championships. The uncertainty surrounding the deal only adds to the intrigue as fans await official confirmation and more details on the contract terms. Meanwhile, social media platforms are buzzing with speculation, fan theories, and analysis, all feeding the growing excitement about what Douglas could bring to Miami. Delving deeper into the potential impact, it's worth considering how Rasul Douglas's skill set matches the Dolphins' defensive scheme under their current coaching staff. Known for his agility, awareness, and ability to read quarterbacks, Douglas could seamlessly fit into a defense that prioritizes versatility and adaptability. The rumored 4-year commitment might allow the coaching staff to design defensive strategies that maximize Douglas's strengths, such as man-to-man coverage and zone defense versatility. This could in turn free up other defenders to take more aggressive roles, creating a dynamic and unpredictable defensive unit. The narrative surrounding this signing paints a picture of a team ready to make a statement, using calculated moves to enhance their competitiveness in a crowded and challenging division. The buzz around Douglas's arrival has also sparked discussions about the Dolphins' broader offseason strategy. By possibly securing a seasoned cornerback for 4 years, Miami could be signaling a desire to build a long-term foundation rather than chasing quick fixes. This aligns with a trend seen in successful franchises that invest in key defensive players to anchor their teams over multiple seasons. The financial aspects of the deal, while not fully disclosed, are rumored to be structured in a way that balances competitiveness with salary cap flexibility. Such a deal might reflect the front office's confidence not only in Douglas's abilities, but also in the coaching staff's vision for how this signing fits into their overall game plan. Beyond the technical and strategic implications, the rumor of Rasul Douglas's 4-year deal with the Dolphins also has an emotional and cultural dimension. Miami is a city known for its passionate fan base and vibrant sports culture, and adding a player of Douglas's caliber could energize the community. Fans have been eager for news of impactful signings and the potential confirmation of this deal might spark a surge of enthusiasm around the team. This could translate into greater support during games, increased merchandise sales, and a more intense atmosphere at home stadiums. In this way, the signing isn't just about on-field performance, it's also about strengthening the bond between the team and its supporters. As the rumor mill continues to churn, questions remain about the exact terms and conditions of the contract Rasul Douglas might sign with the Dolphins. Will the deal include performance incentives, guarantees, or clauses that reflect the team's faith in his durability and continued growth? How will Douglas's presence influence the development of younger players in the secondary? These uncertainties add layers of intrigue to what could become one of the most talked about moves of the offseason. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely, waiting for the official announcement that will either confirm or deny these swirling rumors. Until then, speculation will continue to fuel discussions, creating an electric atmosphere around the Dolphins' preparations for their upcoming season. In the final analysis, if Rasul Douglas does indeed sign a 4-year contract with the Miami Dolphins, it could mark a turning point for the franchise's defensive ambitions. The potential addition of a player with Douglas's experience and playmaking ability could signal the team's commitment to closing gaps and becoming a more formidable opponent in the AFC East. While many questions remain unanswered and official, details are scarce. The very act of Douglas showing up at the Dolphins headquarters to sign the deal suggests that this is more than just idle talk. It's a move loaded with promise, strategy, and hope. The coming days and weeks will be crucial for fans and insiders to see how this potential deal unfolds and what it truly means for the Dolphins' future trajectory in the NFL. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up.